What's up, everybody? My name is Vincent. Welcome to Cryptolution, where we talk about everything under the moon in the crypto universe. Today's Tuesday, June 10th. Now, in today's Dog Bitcoin video, yes, we're going to be looking into charting and analysis at the end of the video, but I want to talk about two exchanges. I want to talk about Kraken, obviously, because we do have that spot listing coming up very soon, but also OKX. Could we be seeing hints behind a potential spot listing in the future? Well, let's cover it in this video because I think we're going to see a golden cross pretty soon. So let's go and smash up that like button, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to join us on our X page, and please be careful with any disclaimers down in the comments below. I will never reach out via WhatsApp, Telegram, direct messaging, or email, so please be careful and invest safely. So guys, girls, let's get right into it. So Dog Bitcoin right now is at a 460 million market cap, when as high as roughly around 480 million market cap as of this morning. But what we cannot disregard is the trading volume. So yes, over the past day, we saw 298,000 US dollars. Over the past week, we saw $1.8 million. Can you believe what's happened over the past month? Check this out. We've done over $10 million in trading volume. And by the way, all this trading volume that I'm showing you right now is just on Magic Eden. This does not involve any of the tier 2 or tier 3 exchanges or other dexes. This is just Magic Eden because Magic Eden is one of the main hubs for buying dog on Bitcoin. Now let's look at Bitcoin's price because it is kind of staying around 109,000 US dollars. Hasn't really changed too much. And as it's consolidating, we're seeing that the meme coins and also other altcoins just kind of consolidate but also take a slight pump. We could see an altcoin rally at some certain point or another, but right now Dog Bitcoin is at 124 ranking on CoinMarketCap. But nonetheless, we're not too far away from being in the top 100. In fact, the top 100 is actually 3 spots away, as Pudgy Penguins is ranked number 97. So you're going to see that Dog Bitcoin is going to consolidate. It's not going to go pump or even dump too much. I think right now it's just waiting for that Kraken announcement. Now, I want to talk about Sheldon from the Omnity Network, part of the ICP protocol. And if you know, it's pretty much trying to get Bitcoin runes on their L2. So basically, instead of runes being on L1, they want to find ways to use ICP to allow fast interface, but also allow Bitcoin runes to scale a lot bigger. So not only is this more buy buttons, but in this interesting interview, Sheldon ended up talking to the Robinhood team about Bitcoin runes and also launching fractalization of Ordinals by the end of year, maybe by Q3 of this year. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because we like to think that Bitcoin runes is only being discussed within our inner circle, when really it's not. Other people are talking about Bitcoin runes outside of us, outside the dog army and outside of Bitcoin runes with major players such as Robinhood. So that's why I think it's really important to understand that Bitcoin runes is right now becoming the #1 fungible token standard because it's so easy to scale that sooner or later it may not just be about memes. It could be more about stable coins and maybe more than that. Okay, so let's talk about OKX. So Pixie made a very interesting observation because that person has noticed lately that some OKX partners and also advisors have been responding to this person's Dog Bitcoin post, such as Zia Web3 and Jeremy Bitcoin. As you can see here, based on this specific image, he is sharing with you that Zia is an OKX partner, and nonetheless, that person is responding to their specific comments down below. Even at the end, you can see that Jeremy, who is a part of the OKX advisors right here, is also responding to his specific or her specific post, which I think is kind of interesting. And nonetheless, in yesterday's video, I actually saw that Jeremy did respond to one of my videos regarding Dog is bullish in June, and I tagged OKX, HTX, and Kraken. Now, I did actually have a conversation with somebody from the team at OKX, and all I could say is they said, quote unquote, "We're working on it." I'm not going to tell you what that's all about. I'm not going to tell you if that's about Dog. I'm not going to tell you if that's about Bitcoin runes. It's up to you to decide what that specifically means. Now let's talk about Kraken. Just 3 hours ago, Kraken Exchange, their 1.6 million followers, obviously got their post saying GM up only. So Keyway responded to them with Dog featured in that app. Guess who responded to that? Well, Kraken Exchange saying GM, with the Dog Bitcoin mascot taking a selfie in his purple Kraken hoodie. Now, the reason I point this out is because Kraken Exchange is basically trying to market Dog as much as possible to the masses. Another thing I want to point out is what the Ord Revolution team said this morning with DOGGBTC and also Shizzy, which I look forward to attending their show hopefully by next week, which we can discuss Dog. But what they pointed out is that Dave Portnoy, who is one of the spokespersons behind Kraken, is potentially, could be in the future talking about Dog. So if you know, Kraken Exchange is partnering with Barstool, which is part of Dave Portnoy's company. And basically, I could see in the future what basically Shizzy and DOGGBTC said is that maybe Kraken's going to tell Dave Portnoy, hey, you should talk about Dog Bitcoin. And I could definitely see that. And in fact, you can see that Kraken Exchange has communication with Dave every single day. And this video, by the way, was uploaded this morning. So imagine what Dave Portnoy's reach with a Kraken sponsorship, how that's going to help Dog Bitcoin's awareness. It's going to be very amazing to see this happen and unfold as we speak. Now, the main part of this video is I want to talk about the Dog Bitcoin price. As you can see right now, within the next 2 days, hopefully by June 12th, which is about a couple days away from now, we're supposed to see a breakout at some certain point. Now, I want to talk about the bearish side. What can we see in the bearish sentiment? If Dog breaks out of the support level, then it can actually go down here at the next support level of 380 million. Yes, it can hit 380 million at any point in time, and that would be absolutely fine, because in a way that's just another higher low based on what we're seeing in the charting of Dog. It's completely normal in my perspective. But there's also the bullish case scenario, which we break out of it and then we kind of bounce and consolidate with this uptrending green line right here. Then we continue to go up to the new resistance level at around 600 million market cap. But again, anything could happen where basically we hear an announcement from the Kraken team, and this would actually send a sharp green candlestick and continue to do that until we hit that $1 billion market cap, which I believe will surpass that, because once Kraken announces the Dog spot trading, there's going to be the next centralized exchange, which is possibly going to be OKX, Bybit, you name it. It could be any one of those, because they see the trading volume meeting those standards and requirements to involve Dog in a spot listing. But nonetheless, we got to pay attention to this, which is the golden cross. That is getting closer and closer. So when can I expect this to happen? I could expect it to happen either this week or the end of the week, meaning by this weekend. So this is where potentially we could see this golden cross happen at any moment in time. It would be game over. So as a conclusion and statement, I'm just going to tell you right now, I'm actually going to be buying some Dog today. I'm going to be buying a lot, because I already know what's happening with the golden cross, with Dog Bitcoin price, and also the Kraken, and possibly an OKX listing happening very soon. We never know. But what I want to share with you on a day-to-day basis is that Dog is all about creating leaders, not followers. And that's something that I've noticed over the past year. And when you're looking at the Dog Bitcoin price ranking at 125, it doesn't take much of a catalyst to send Dog in the top 100. It's very close to it in terms of meme coins, in terms of the cryptocurrency market cap. I think that Dog Bitcoin right now could be the last time that you would see a very affordable price of Dog, because once it's listed on a tier 1 as Kraken, it won't be under $500 million anymore, ladies and gentlemen. And that's just the truth. So let me know your thoughts down below, your strategies, where you think the Dog Bitcoin price is going to go in the next week or so. And also, when do you expect the golden cross to occur? Is it the next couple days, next few days? And do you expect us to make a breakout to the downside or upside in the next couple days? Well, I'm going to read those comments down below, and I can't wait to read them. So go ahead and smash up that like button, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to join us on X to receive all of our alpha calls and updates regarding Dog Go to the Moon. Till then, see you guys girls next time.